being ready to do your rough draft and set up your MLA format. So we're going to go ahead and start that today. So you need to take out your planning sheet that has a graphic organizer on it and be ready to start composing your essay onto a Google Doc. Okay, make sure you of course don't title it screencast, but go ahead and title it, something you could do up here is title it your name, first and last name, rough draft, soon to become your final draft whenever you get to the point of revising it when we do peer editing this week, and then submit it to turnitin.com later. Rough draft, argumentative essay. Okay. You want to make sure that you move it to a particular folder at some point so that you don't lose this. This is extremely important and what you will be using to submit it to turnitin.com. Okay. First thing, for MLA format, you have to have a 1-inch margin around all sides. Google is already set up to do this, so there's nothing that you need to do. One thing you do need to do is change the font to Times New Roman. That's Professional College MLA format. MLA, by the way, stands for Modern Language Association, and they're the ones that determine certain common rules for regarding research paper and citations and formal paper, how you set up a formal paper. You will use this in college, I can guarantee it. Alright, so your font size should be size 12. So size 12, Times New Roman font, okay? And to make things easier, set it up for double spacing. You use the tab key to indent, okay? One thing we need to do before we get too much farther along here is we need to set up your heading, okay? So you're going to do your heading. We are not going to do headers in this particular essay. We may try them another time, but we are going to do a header today. So you're going to put your name, okay, my name, okay, English 2, period, whatever period you are, I'll say 1, okay, and then the date. So what I would do is put the due date on it, because you're going to convert this to a rough draft, so, or it can be the date you wrote it as long as you still turn it in on time. So we're going to say 9th December 2016. Okay, and we're going to indent again, and now we're going to change it up here to center, and you're going to put your title. Okay, come up with your own creative title. Please do not just write the word title, but I'm going to do that for the example. Notice that we don't change the font, we don't change the size, we don't underline it, we don't put it in bold print, anything like that, okay? Press enter. Go back and left justify it so that your cursor goes to the left, and click enter, okay? You begin your intro paragraph, your introduction paragraph, okay? Begin your introduction paragraph here. You should use some sort of hook to grab the reader's attention. Please avoid using a question. Okay? For more advanced writing, we want to avoid using that because it's kind of overused and it's really not as inviting to the reader. So please avoid using a question. You may use an example, a quote. Make sure you say who said the quote, you write who said it. Example, a quote, an anecdote, or a scenario, or just background information. That we're just to say or scenario, okay? Give background information and end with your thesis statement. Okay, press enter, tab again. Do not press enter until you get to this point. Okay, begin. So you're going to start your topic sentence. Begin with your topic sentence. And which should be a precise claim. Precise claim, and relate to your thesis statement and and your stance, your position on this issue. Okay. So you write, make sure you use academic paragraph format, okay, which means you should use a transition. Give your evidence. Follow up with your explanation and elaboration. You will notice that you have an outline attached to the agenda today that you can have alongside of you while you're writing to help you remember that. So repeat this. Okay, and then be sure to repeat this more if you want, if you have more evidence, which is better. Then be sure to wrap up this paragraph. Also, do not just drop in quotes. Be sure you use the sentence stems to help you integrate the quotes and your evidence. Okay, so then your second one, okay, topic sentence, okay, academic paragraph, structure, and wrap up. Okay. Then you need to go to do your counter argument. Okay, so others, or some believe that, okay, this is your counter argument paragraph. Be sure to use evidence, and then a rebuttal where you simply explain why your point of view is better. Okay, conclusion, restate your thesis at the beginning of the conclusion. And summarize and give insight into the topic. Okay, this doesn't have to be long. It should be at least 4 to 5 sentences. If you are in the middle of the FSA, you may find that you don't want that to be the longest part. Your body paragraphs here should be the longest part. Okay, it will take you to the next page when, of course, you run out of page. You've used Google Docs before, so that at least gives you an introduction into that. So that's how your paper should look and be set up. So go ahead and get started. Also take a look at the outline with the sentence stems that's on today's agenda. Good luck, and go ahead and get writing.